Assalamu alaikum. My dear students of class 5, hope you all are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Alhamdulillah, I am also fine by the kindness of Allah the Exalted. Welcome to ANI EVS Home School. This is Wahid Noor, Assistant Teacher of Islamic Studies, National Ideal English Version School Day Shift. Today I am going to conduct the class of Islamic Studies for class 5. And today our topic is SQ, short question answer from 9 to 12. 9, 10, 11 and 12 from exercise chapter 5, lecture number 15. There is no HW, my dear students. My beloved students, last two classes you got the short question from chapter 5, 1 to 8, and today I will provide to you 9 to 12, but one question is left there because this is not the related to the short syllabus. I hope you got the short syllabus of annual term. So there is no discussion about the Hazrat Adam alayhi salam. So there is question, one short question is related to Hazrat Adam alayhi salam. That's why I skipped that. I hope you understood. Now see the question number 9. What is the Treaty of Hudaybiyah? Student, at first you have to know what is Hudaybiyah, and then you can understand what is the Treaty of Hudaybiyah. Treaty means dealing with each other. Making the sign of any contract, that is called the treaty. So what is the Treaty of Hudaybiyah? Answer, in 6th Hijri, 628 AD, Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam along with 1400 of his sahabis set on a journey towards Makkah to perform Umrah and reach a place called Hudaybiyah at a distance of about 9 miles from Makkah. My beloved students, keep attention here. So Hudaybiyah is a place name which is situated from 9 miles away from Makkah. And when Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his sahabi reached there for performing the Umrah, then a treaty was signed between the Muslims and the Quraishes with validity for 10 years. This treaty was called the Treaty of Hudaybiyah. My beloved students, when I will discuss in live class or in the physical class in 12 September, inshallah, then you can understand after discussion, you just learn this question answer, that is when our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his sahabis, 1400 sahabis want to perform the Umrah to the Makkah, then those were the non-believers, the mushriks, the people of Makkah, they don't want to perform the Umrah of the Muslim, because a lot of Muslim at that time they are accepting the Islams, and they were worried if the Muslims captured the Makkah city. That's why there was the tension. That's why they didn't give the permission for performing the Umrah. At that time, there is there is sign a deal for some condition, and that dealing was continue 10 years. Okay. Now question number 10. What is the fair oil horse? Answer, Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam performed the last Hajj of his life in 10th Hijri with more than 1 lakh followers. This was the last time he performed the Hajj. He did not live long enough to perform another. That is why it is called the fair oil Hajj. Students, Hudaybiyah treaty was held in 6th Hijri, and fair oil Hajj held in 10th Hijri. So between the 4 years only, in Hudaybiyah, when they were signed a deal, at that time there was 1400 sahabi, keep remember. And 4th Hijri, when our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam performed the fair oil Hajj, last Hajj in his life, at that time there was more than 1 lakh sahabis. So a lot of people accepted the Islam between only 4 years. So that Hajj, our Prophet ﷺ performed very peacefully, very calm and quietly, and he returned to the Medina after performing the fair oil Hajj. This Hajj was the last Hajj in his life, and after that when up to his death he didn't live in this world. That's why this Hajj is called named the farewell Hajj. I hope you understood. Now see the question number 11. This question is out of short syllabus of annual term 2021. That's why I leave that. Now question number 12. What was the curse that befall? Then you will say in your book what is the full of the question. It was related to the Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam. So answer is the great flood was the curse that befall the people during the time of Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam. Violent rain and storm started. Nuh alayhi salam, all believers and all kind of animals in pairs took on board. The earth went under flood water. All the disbelievers perished drowning. Students, I hope you heard the incident about the great flood in the time of Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam. The flood was continue 40 days and 40 nights. Continuously 40 days and night, the flood, the storm, the many of the the rain, it was continuous. So that's why full of the earth was drowned, and those were the believers, they took the shelter on the boat. There was Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam, and they has taken all kinds of animals, one pairs, and those who are the believers, they also taken the shelter on the boat. So after 40 days, then day by day the water was reducing, and at last they got the shelter in the earth, and those who are the non-believers, they drowned. So that's all for today, my dear students. When we will discuss about this topic, then inshallah you will understand, and keep practicing at home. Come to the school in next Sunday inshallah with full caring. Keep practicing at home to abide by your parents. See you next class inshallah. Till then, assalamu alaikum.